오늘 준비한 경기는 지난달 캐나다 퀘벡에서 열렸던 2024-25 쇼트트랙 스피드 스케이팅 주니어 월드컵 3차전 임종원 선수가 출전해 메달을 획득한 경기입니다. 이 대회에 출전한 임종원 선수는 우리 대한민국이 왜 쇼트트랙 강국인지를 보란듯이 증명해냈는데요. 참여한 대회에서 메달을 하나도 놓치지 않았거든요. 그런데 이 임종원 선수 심상치 않습니다. 주중에 있었던 다가오는 12월에 있을 밀라노 동계올림픽에 참가할 국가대표를 선발하는 국가대표 선발전이 있었는데 이 대회에 임종원 선수가 출전해서 아주 놀라운 활약을 펼쳤습니다. 박지원, 황대헌, 장성우, 김태성 등 국내 남자 쇼트트랙 부문에서 내로라하는 선수들을 모두 제치면서 임종원 선수는 먼저 고등학생 신분으로 국선 1차전 1위를 차지하는 파란을 일으키면서 남자 쇼트트랙 부문에서 새로운 슈퍼스타의 탄생을 예고했는데요. 그리고 거기에 그치지 않고 임종원 선수는 바로 어제 있었던 2차 선발전에서도 상위 선배 선수들을 제치고 우승을 차지하면서 당당하게 국가대표 개인전 한 자리를 꿰찼습니다. 지금은 우리에게 임종원이라는 이름은 익숙하지 않지만 스케이트 실력을 보면 빨리 익숙해져야만 할 것 같은데 지금 바로 임종원 선수의 스케이트 경기 함께 보시겠습니다.
Certains endroits de la patinoire pour s'assurer d'une perfection autant qu'on le peut.
Go to the start. Ready.
This is our second last heat in this men 1,000-meter heat. 5 skaters. The skater from Kazakhstan, Vekov now leading the race in front of the American skater Liao. On a beaucoup d'action. Outside pass by the Korean Rim for undertaking the first position now in this 1,000-meter. On aura un Canadien dans la prochaine vague. Encouragez vos patineurs. Prenez-vous pour la Corée, le Kazakhstan, les États-Unis, la Norvège. Rim still leading this race with 4 laps to go. Rim, Vekov, and Liao. 2 plus 0, ce sont les deux premiers qui passent à la ronde suivante. Still Rim and Vekov. On va entendre le son de la cloche. Il reste un tour. Quand la cloche sonne, il reste seulement un tour. Donc, le Coréen et le Kazakh confortablement installés là, dans les deux premières positions. Rim and Vekov securing.
Go to the start. Ready.
Et le départ est bon. It's a clean start for the first race of the 1,000 meters quarterfinal men. So Rim Jong-un number 1, Chiak van der Meer from Netherlands number 2, Ma Hinan from China number 3, Rei Tokaida from Japan number 4, and number 5 Tian Minchuo from China. So it's already a race that's pretty fast in the rhythm, and the leader of the pack is Tian Minchuo from China. La course est très rapide alors que c'est le patinage chinois qui mène la danse. Néanmoins, il est rattrapé maintenant par Ma Hinan, son compatriote Ma Hinan from China, taking the lead, and that's a fall from Tian Minchuo, a good fall as he was second in the race. That's unfortunate, but China still leads the race with Ma Hinan. And the race is pretty close as the skater from Korea, Rim Jong-un, the leader in the World Cup, has took the lead. And Rim Jong-un has no intention to let the lead back to the Chinese skater Ma Hinan. And the last lap is being announced. It's still the Korean leading the Chinese. It's 2 plus 2, so the 2 first spots advance to quarterfinal. Let's see the official results, but unofficial, it's Korean Rim Jong-un and Ma-inan going to
Go to the start. Ready.
And the second and last race on those semifinals for the 1,000 meters male is underway. Ce sera une course serrée alors que nous avons deux Coréens qui sont premiers et deuxièmes dans les classements de la Coupe du Monde. Et ils voudront certainement se réserver une place en finale A. The Koreans will certainly want to get a spot in the final A. Alors que justement, nous avons Joo Jae-hee, le deuxième en Coupe du Monde, qui était en tête. Mais attention, he's being overtook by Ma-inan from China. The skater from China leading the race. There's 4 laps to go. The rhythm is pretty high. But Joo Jae-hee coming back to the lead. He won't let pass a place to the final A, that's for sure. And we've got both Korean in the lead of the race. They will want to get the medal, that's for sure, those guys. And the skater from Kazakhstan is competing against the Korean. Kazakhstan in the 3rd place. Bogdan Vekov will try to get a spot to the final A. It's pretty close up here as the last lap is being announced. Le dernier tour a été annoncé. Il reste un demi-tour à faire. Et nous aurons au photo finish. Nous irons au photo finish certainement, alors que cela semblait vouloir être un...
Go to the start. Ready.
This is take 3. Oh, one of the Chinese went inside the block. He has to go around and catch the group again. We have Rim from Korea, Joe from Korea, Ku from Korea, Veka from Kazakhstan, and Lee from China. And the Chinese skater is able to get back into the group after stepping inside one of the blocks. Vekov now in first place in front of Ju. Rim in 3rd place. Chinese skaters trying to move up in the peloton. Now in 3rd place, it's Joe, Vekov, Lee, Rim, and Ku. 3. We'll see if the Koreans can make a sweep in this race. The Chinese skater is out with a fall. Lee. Rim now taking the lead in this race and creating a gap very rapidly. So Rim, Ju, Vekov, and Ku. So yes, we have a challenge for the 3rd place here. Rim and the Kazakh skater is trying all he can to block the Koreans, but it looks like we're going to have a Korean podium. Rim, Ju, and Ku. 1, 2, and 3. We'll have to see if the race is clean. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your medalists. This is a clean sweep for Korea. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2 et 3 pour la Corée dans ce 1000 mètres au masculin.
Go to the start. Ready.
And another race, another clean start. As Rim Young-hoon, skater from Korea, is now in 3rd position. He's the leader in the world championship standing. And all skaters, as the race before, are observing, trying to take some energy. Not to take some energy to keep it for the end. And there's 10 laps to go as of now. Skater number 3, Samuel Oliver Sulk from Czechia, is leading the pack, followed by pretty closely by the skater from Germany, Jonathan Rosenblack, sorry. And it's still skater from Czechia in the lead. It's a pretty slow race as of now. 7 laps to go in quite a few meters, and that's done. 7 laps to go right now. And all skaters are pretty close from each other, and we will certainly see the rhythm take up a notch. Still the skater from... It's the skater from Germany now leading on the skater from Kazakhstan, Max Satualyula. Takes the lead right now on Jonathan Rosenblack, and the rhythm has gone up. It's pretty close for all of skaters. Let's watch if the 3 first positions will stay the same, as there's 3 laps to go. And now it's the skater Rim Young-hoon that takes the lead from Korea, our leader in the World Championship. He took the lead and tries to take control of the race, as the skater from Kazakhstan is following quite a few centimeters behind. 2 laps to go, 1 lap and a half. And the skater from Korea has the race under control, but the skater from Kazakhstan will maybe try to claim the lead. And there's quite a gap between all skaters right now, and the skater from Korea makes the split and takes the win on the race 8C.
Go to the start. Ready.
And the race is underway for our first semifinal in the 1500 meters main men. Alors que le rythme est plutôt lent pour l'instant, comme on l'a observé chez les femmes. Néanmoins, nous avons le patineur kazakh Bogdan Vekov qui s'empare de la tête. Et l'autre patineur kazakh également, Maksatualyula, qui a décidé également de passer premier. Ten laps to go, and the Korean is going a little bit faster. The Chinese is answering to the Korean skater. Another Korean skater, it's now Ju Jae-hee coming in first, followed by the Chinese Ma Heenan. But the Kazakhstan skater is answering back. It's a pretty strategic race up to now. We're seeing Kazakhstan and Korea answering each other back at almost every lap. And the skater from Kazakhstan, Bogdan Vekov, has now caught a little gap on Ju Jae-hee. Important de noter que Rim Jong-un, il y a déjà eu un 1500 mètres cette fin de semaine. Rim Jong-un est maintenant 2e dans le classement général de la distance sur la Coupe du Monde junior. Tentons de voir s'il sera capable de se qualifier et de passer à la finale A. À suivre. 3 laps and a half to go. Still the Korean Ju Jae-hee leading the race. But Bogdan Vekov is pretty fast behind. They're trying to make a gap on the rest of the field. It's 2+1, so the first 2 spots will advance automatically to the semifinal. Bogdan Vekov and Ju Jae-hee. It's pretty close. The last lap is being announced by the bell. But the Korean Rim Jong-un is coming back on the first 3 spots, and pretty close at the end.
Go to the start. Ready.
We're off for this A final in the 1500 meters in the men. We had 3 Korean skaters. They did 1, 2, and 3 in the 1000 meter yesterday, and they did again 1, 2, and 3 in the 15 just a few minutes ago. So with a possibility here to do again a 1, 2, 3, all 3 skaters from Korea making it to the A final. 3 Koreans, 2 Chinese skaters, 1 Japanese skaters, and 1 skater from Great Britain. Alors, les Coréens qui ont fait 1, 2, 3 au 1000 mètres chez les hommes hier, ils ont fait 1, 2, 3 chez les femmes il y a quelques minutes au 1500 mètres et ont la possibilité encore avec 3 patineurs ici de répéter un podium complet pour le pays. It's a fairly slow race as usual in the 1500 meters. Lee from China setting the pace. We have a little bit of movement. Lee still first, but we have Rim now in second place, just in front of the Japanese skater Sasaki. And everyone wants to be in the front, so we're going to be looking at a faster pace this time for this 1500 meter A final compared to the B final. Still Lee from China and Sasaki from Japan, 1 and 2. Rim from Korea in number 3, and Ju from Korea as well in number 4. It's going fast. Lee protecting his first position, and we have the Korean skaters, Rim taking advantage of this. Rim now in first place in front of the Chinese skaters. And now we have Rim and Ju together in the first 2 places of the podium with 2.5 laps to go. Are we going to see another Korean sweep in this 1500 meters? We now have the 3 Koreans on the top spots. Rim, Ju, and Park with 1 lap to go. The Chinese skater Lee trying to hold on to the 3rd position. Oh, the Chinese surprising the Koreans and will get on the podium with the last. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your medalists for the 1500 meters, the second one this weekend. Les médaillés du 1500 mètres.
Go to the start. Ready.
This is our first of 3 heats in this mixed relay qualification quarterfinal, 2+2. The first 2 teams of each race will move on to the semifinal, and the top 2 third place in terms of times will also move on to the semifinals. We have Team Poland, Team Korea, and Team Netherlands in this first race. So the first 2 relays are by the ladies, and then they're giving the relays to the men. Korea now in the lead of this race so far, Poland and then Netherlands in 3rd place. This is a 18-lap race, 2 laps for each of the ladies at the beginning, and then 2.5 2 laps for the men, 2.5 for the remainder. Very fast pace. Korea still leading the race. Poland 2nd, Netherlands 3rd. Top 2 moving on automatically to the semifinal. We have 8 laps to go. No change in the ranking or in the order of the race so far. Korea, Poland, and the Netherlands. This is the last of the females relay. They're going to go for 2.5 laps and then give the relay to the men. Here we go. Korea, Poland, Netherlands. Netherlands fighting back to get into the top 2 places. We hear the gun, so we have 1 relay left. Positions unchanged. Korea, Poland, Netherlands. Top two automatically move on to the next round, semifinal, 2+2. So the time of the third place is still important. And we have Korea, who is actually leading the World Cup so far.
Go to the stop. Ready.
And we're off for the first heat of this semifinal mixed relay. Teams are trying to get into the final this afternoon. Republic of Korea, Poland, Japan, and Germany on the ice. Poland currently leading the race in front of Korea. Of course, two sets of female relays, and then the men get on the ice, 2.5 laps for each skater at the beginning, and then 2 laps for each skater. We have a fall from the German team. Close race with the remaining 3 teams, Korea, Japan, and Poland. Korea leading the way. Oh, we have a fall from Poland, so we have 2 teams left on the ice. The Germans are 1 lap behind, and the Polish are also 1 lap behind, so we have Poland and Germany with the same number of laps right now, and also the top teams, Japan and Korea, leading the way 1 lap ahead of everybody else. So 2+0, the Koreans and the Japanese will probably play it safe. And Germans and Polish will hope for something to happen in the front between the Japanese and the Koreans, so they maybe get back in the mix if there's a fall. Ce sont les Japonais et les Coréens qui mènent la course pour l'instant avec un tour d'avance sur les 2 autres équipes, l'Allemagne et la Pologne, qui ont eu des chutes. Avec 5 tours à faire, on va maintenant donner le relais au volet masculin et du relais mixte pour les Coréens et les Japonaises. À 3 tours à faire, 3 laps to go. Koreans comfortably ahead of Japan, 1 and 2. The top 2 teams are moving on to the final this afternoon. And unfortunately for Germany and Poland, falls that will not give them a chance to qualify, but it's going to be Korea and Japan for number 1 and 2, waiting for...
Go to the stop. Ready.
And we have a clean start. Comme d'habitude, Victoria Jean-Baptiste, un départ canon. Victoria Jean-Baptiste qui s'est mérité une médaille un peu plus tôt dans le 1000 mètres. Belle médaille d'argent. Donc, l'équipe du Canadien là, qui prend toute une avance dès le départ dans cette course sur les Japonaises, les Kazakhs et les Coréennes. Kim Yeo now on track for Canada. Canada now leading with a about 10-meter lead, 5-meter lead in front of Japan. Japan, Kazakhstan, and Korea in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place. We're going to be giving the first relay to the male group. Mathieu Pelletier pour le Canada maintenant en tête. Les Canadiens qui ont vraiment là, ouvert la machine dès le début de la course ne veulent absolument rien savoir. Team Kazakhstan now in 2nd place. We have Korea in 3rd and Japan in 4th. Canada still in lead, about 10 meters ahead of the Team Korea. Team Korea now, Republic of Korea, in 2nd place, and they're trying to catch up on Canada. Half the race is gone. Victor Chartrand en première position va donner le relais à Victoria Jean-Baptiste dans un demi-tour. Team Korea and Kazakhstan have been able to catch up on Canada. Canada is still leading. A big push by Chartrand on Jean-Baptiste. Canada is still first. This is really hard to do, to be up front the whole race. There's a gap still between Canada, Korea, and Kazakhstan. Kim Yao now for Canada. We have Korea in second place, Kazakhstan in third place, and Japan hanging on. On fait du bruit pour l'équipe canadienne qui mène toujours. Kim Yao va donner le relais à Mathieu Pelletier. De l'avant-dernier patineur de cette course, Pelletier. Et les Coréens là, qui font tout un retour. Team Korea is getting back now, just behind Canada. Inside pass by Korea. And we have a relay now. Oh, nice push by Mathieu Pelletier on Chartrand. Korea now trying to get away from Canada. It's going to be a close one. Korea, Canada, and oh! What an attempt by Canada. And oh, we're going to have to go and Chung Jae-hee, Kang Min-ji, King Min-ji, Ho Sung-mi, Kim Min-wo, Ko Min-sung Park, So-jun, and Rim Jo-hung.
오늘 준비한 내용은 여기까지입니다. 여러분의 소중한 의견을 남겨주세요. 바쁘시더라도 구독과 좋아요 꼭 부탁드리겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.